Alright, so what's going on here is, I think I want to do the range test. It's one thing that I was always interested in, and I think others are interested in. So, the way that you're able to tell that the thing is fully charged is I wasn't sure, but I see it now. This battery pack has a light on it. It doesn't tell you exactly the levels, but once it's fully charged, it'll turn green there. And we can go ahead and test it here as well. Turn it on. You see it's 4 bars. But it actually turns 4 bars even before it becomes fully charged. So there's no real way to know if it's fully charged just by looking at this. You'd have to actually look at the battery pack. When it's green, it's fully charged. So here's the deal, guys. I'm gonna step out of the house here with the board. I'm gonna turn on the speed and distance tracking application on my phone, and I'm gonna ride it around in circles around my park until the battery dies out. And I'm gonna do it on cruise mode the whole time, and we'll just I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I would vary, because I think in real life situations you probably use both. Cruise mode is just, cool, it's cruising, but in reality you might have to go a little faster, or you might have to take off a little bit quicker than what cruise mode gives you. So anyways, let's get out of the house here and let's start the test. Alright, so what we have going on here is, just for you guys, I actually walked to the park. I didn't use any energy getting here. So I want to make sure it's fully charged. And so we're gonna start a test here. I'm at the park next to my house. I'm gonna basically do a lot of laps. We're gonna go in circles and circles until the battery dies. I don't think it's exactly how you test range, because eventually what I've been noticing is, after like I lose 2 bars or something, it slows down significantly. It won't let you go as fast. So I don't know, when you guys talk about range, I need to give it a better test, but I can tell you, if you just want to see how long before you die out, I'm gonna do that for you right now. So I'm setting myself to the cruise mode, basically, which is a slow mode, and it'll let me cruise about 15 miles an hour. So here's my app on my phone. You can see here, trip A, 0 miles, 712, we're at 0 miles an hour. Actually, I'm gonna reset this real quick. Let me click on that. Reset, pause, reset. How do you reset it? Instance, pause again to resume. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start at 0 miles. I'm getting on this board right now. And actually all I have to do is push it forward and it'll turn on automatically once you push it forward. And I'm gonna start rolling here. Is my remote on? Yeah. It is, but they're not syncing. What's going on? Uh-oh. So let me turn off the remote here real quick. What's going on? Turn off, turn on. Yeah, sorry, I'm not holding the camera very well. There you go. So, okay, the board's moving. So turn off the remote. Okay, here we go. So we're starting right here, 0 miles, and I'm gonna come back when we're close to dying. So I'm gonna put my GoPro in my backpack and then just keep going. I'll be back in a little bit. All right, so still riding. I just started actually. I just turned my phone camera on here, but what I wanted to show was a few things that I was thinking of while I was riding here. Is one, I was going on the sidewalk that had a lot of what do you call them? I don't know what you call them, but they basically got a lot of little crevices in between each block. So they set out those sidewalks. They're separated by blocks. I think they do that so they don't crack. But those things weren't really even, and they definitely put a lot of stopping power into the board. I was able to go over them, but it's not completely smooth, which I think is kind of indicative of how it would be when you really ride. And look at this road; it's not that smooth either. I'm riding on it, so it's just not like a perfect straight road where I'm constantly just booking it. The other thing I was thinking of too is, depending on where you ride, whether you're in the city or you're just in the wide open area or something, you're probably gonna hit the brakes more. You're probably gonna hit more stop signs. So I think this range will vary depending on your environment. That's something I just didn't really think of before, but now that I'm riding here, I'm realizing I'm hitting bumps and all kinds of stuff. So that's what I've been thinking about. And yeah, so right now I'm cruising at 15. The funny thing about this, cruising at 15, so I have a HUD view right now on the GPS application. So I'm gonna brake. I'm gonna take a right turn here, and this is basically, I have a big park around here where I can just keep going in circles. And I'm just gonna do that here. Just keep going in circles. And that's how I'm gonna test this thing. Basically, do a lot of laps. But what was I saying? I get scared. I don't know. Hopefully this thing holds up, because I'm really heavy, and I think I'm really putting this through some durability testing right now, because most of you guys are probably gonna be a lot lighter than I am. But these roads are not smooth. I'm braking, I'm turning. I just wanted to make sure you guys understood that it's not a perfect test, and you know, I think you have to do different tests in different environments. So just straightforward test. I'm gonna keep going. I'm pretty much pushing full throttle the whole time. This is on the slow mode, so I'm going 15 the whole time. It's capped at 15. So I'm just gonna keep going, and I'll come back later. See you guys in a bit. Actually, I'm gonna come back when I'll show you the sidewalk that I was just like constantly like, like I was hitting every little crack. I'm gonna come back when that's just to show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm back because we're about to hit that part here. I'm gonna show you what I was talking about. You know, this road's uneven, but this part here, man, when you hit this concrete, you see how these things like tick 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 tick. All these things that separate, they feel like they really take a toll on the tire and the speed and the energy that's needed to get over them. They like constantly speed bumps basically. And you got these things right here too, right? It's good though. I think if you're gonna do a range test, you kind of have to have obstacles like this. The world's not perfect when you're at it, and you gotta be able to ride. And that's what street skating's about, right? So anyways, I just wanted to show you this, what's going on here. And listen to how loud it is. Okay, now, I was thinking of a few other things while I was doing this, because I'm kind of bored, so I'm just like thinking to myself here, but I'm not bored actually, I'm having an okay time. It's just, you know, it's an e-skateboard, just kind of cruise. I'm doing a little bit of carving here and there, not too much, it's pretty much going straight. But I was thinking, actually let me turn this around so but what I was thinking was like, why am I going through all this trouble to basically show a video with range and all this stuff for the Meepo board? Because I don't have to. You know, I mean, I got the board, it's fine, it's doing what I need, because I don't need to commute or anything. I just do it for fun. But I realized it's because, you know, Kieran, first of all, I bought the board because the markup wasn't too high, you know. Compared to other boards, it's a lot cheaper, and it's a guy that's doing what he likes. He's trying to start a business for himself, and so that was kind of the motivation. You know, I don't know, there's something about helping somebody that's trying to do something for themselves. Let me hold my phone a little better. Yeah, there really is something about that that's, it's like you want to help that person, you know? One is like big corporations, although, you know, corporations have their place and stuff, those huge markups and this and that, he's able to do it. I mean, he's getting it done. He enjoys what he's doing. He's able to try to make a living doing it. You should feel good. Like if you buy from somebody like that, and by the way, I'm not endorsing any of this, I promise you. I'm just some dude who's doing this because I don't know, I just figured, let me try video vlogging. I've seen other videos, and I don't know, I don't want to edit, I want to keep it raw. But yeah, so it's a guy that's, I don't know him personally. He likes skateboarding. He likes specifically electric skateboarding, and so that's why I'm kind of doing it. I think you guys kind of understand what I'm getting at with that. So yeah, I feel good. Like I want to help him. I'm in the position to help him, and I just got the board. Just want to put some miles on it. So that's why I'm doing it. That's all. If you're looking for my motivation, like. So I was just thinking about that while I was riding here. So I'm still going 15. Actually, let me check my HUD here, my speedometer. Because, alright, still going strong here. You know, I think I've done the, this is the one. So I'm just completing my second lap around this park. And according to my HUD, I think I've only gone like 0.7 miles or something like that. So not even a mile yet, but that kind of concerns me a little bit because now I don't know how accurate this thing is. I mean, when I get home, I'm going to try to cross-check it against Google Maps. But that feels like, you know, remember when I used to run in high school, you went around the track 4 times, it's a mile. You know, it definitely feels like I've gone over a mile already. That's just my, you know, just from my perception, but this thing could be right. I'm going to verify it with Google Maps when I get home. I shouldn't say verify, I'm just going to double check because they could both be wrong. Especially I'm going in circles, it might not be tracking me properly. I don't know. Oh, by the way, so I was thinking, when you're riding a skateboard in circles like I am, just trying to drain the battery, you do quite a bit of thinking. There's not much
I thought I was like, oh, well, the last time I was recording myself, like, oh, I'm doing this for kickin, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, that is actually true. I am doing it because of, I see somebody inspired and trying to do something good that I feel is good. I mean, I know it's just a skateboard, but I don't know. It's just something about somebody trying to do something for themselves. Anyways, but it wasn't just for him. It's also for you guys. Like, I was thinking about, like, there is value to truth, you know? Like, that's what I'm trying to find out here, the truth. I know there's things that are much more important than how well as a Meepo Board run or, you know, whatever. But, I don't know, I just feel like I can contribute, get some truth here. And I think there's no value to truth, even though I'm not talking, you know? It's fine. There's something to be said about truth. And anyways, that's all there is. I'm just kind of like ranting here and just kind of talking, trying to kill some time. Let's see where I'm at here with my, my distance. I'll be right back. Actually, there's something else I could test here. There's a bridge that I go over. It goes over like a little little river. And there's quite a slope on it. Let me see if you can see it back there. That way, if you can see that. If I can make it around again. Now, I don't know how much battery I'm going to have left because it's kind of unfair testing it with low on energy, but I haven't had any problem going up in it. It's fairly steep, but it's short, so I don't know how indicative that is of anything. But no problems. I go up it. And so anyways, when I get back, I'm going to try to go around there and I'm going to try to record and show you guys what, you know. I do slow down a little bit, by the way, but I am on the easy mode. I'm not like in the advanced and faster mode. But hopefully I can make it around again. And by the way, another thing, when I first started riding this, 15 felt pretty quick, you know, not too bad. But the longer that you ride at a certain speed, like 15, I'm getting so used to it now, it feels so slow. And I'm still going 15 according to GPS, so what I'm getting at here is, even when you think that you just want a board that goes like 7 or 8, at some point you're going to get used to it, and you're going to, look at these people. They're not even supposed to do it.
I got this rockin' with me to sock your squeeze for them suckers talking.
So, yeah, you get used to it and you're gonna want more. That's just what ends up happening. So that's what ends up happening. You get used to the speed and then you're gonna want more. Trust me. If you think like a certain speed's gonna be good enough for you, you're gonna get used to it. You're gonna want more and more. I think in that sense now, I haven't rode a Raptor or anything like that. I haven't gone like 30 or anything like that. But in that sense, I just took a turn there, by the way. But in that sense, it's like, I don't know, it's getting hard to satisfy. At some point, you're just gonna want to wear a lot of pads into like 50, 60 miles an hour. Like those fucking crazy longboards that go downhill at 90 miles an hour. Anyways, that's my thought. I'll be back. Well, actually, what's my distance right now? Let's see, distance. Alright, so I'm back now. Back to this bridge. Somebody stopped me for a second. I want to add that to the the range checking. I mean, it's normal, right? Somebody might stop you, hit a stoplight or something. So he was asking me about the board and everything. He's like, he really wants to get one, how much they cost, and I told him how much this costs. He said, that's actually affordable. Okay, here's the bridge with the slope. So let's test this here real quick. I'm going up this bridge here. I mean, it's a good arch, you know. I'm going. It's actually a good arch on it. And I don't think it's displayed through the camera very well, but there is. Alright, so that's all. Just wanted to make sure that was in there. I did slow down. I don't know. My GPS didn't really show it too much, but I definitely slowed down significantly on that one. Now, remind you, I am on slow mode, so I felt like I was going about 3 to 5 miles per hour slower. But that was a pretty steep incline. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy just riding in circles, man. Well, you know, the plan is I'm going to completely drain the battery and then I'm going to pick up the board and I'm going to walk home. You know, the one thing this is missing actually is showing speed over time and power and those kind of like stats. Because it's important to know. Like you have 4 bars and you're down to the 2 bars and you know you're going, instead of going 15 you're going 9. I mean, that's good to know, right? You want to know, hey, for the last bar you're only going to go 9 miles an hour and it's going to last you this long, right? Stuff like that. Like, it's better to have a graph to be honest. But I don't have that. This app's not that complicated. Not that advanced. Yeah, okay, kind of cool. Anyways, catch you later. I'm back. Oh, something else I wanted to note here is I keep coming back. And it gets kind of boring just going in circles, you know. I'm a little lonely right now. You guys aren't really live to keep me company, but you will when you watch the video. Well, something I want to mention is I'm at 6 miles right now, and the thing will tell you. So I had a green light. I think it's flashing for the Bluetooth. I'm not sure. Somebody can probably tell me. Kieran can probably tell you, I guess. But it started off, you know, I had that and then plus 3 red dots. So I'm down to 2 red dots, and I've gone 6 miles already. So we're doing pretty good here. It looks like. Which kind of scares me because that means my feet are going to be painful. It's going to be in pain. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to have to go get a massage on my foot. But I just want to show you that. It kind of shows you the power level there. And I've heard beeping from the board as well when it's getting low. So still going strong. We're down to 1 bar left, but I picked up a bunch of friends here and they're just like cruising. Like, yeah, they're just riding their bikes behind me. You know, we're just all cruising here. Yeah, I don't know how fast I'm going right now. It says 15, but I don't think so. I feel like it's going a little slower, but I don't know. It could be. How fast do you think you're going?
Probably like
10, 15? Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, you need tools to tell you. Yeah.
Wait, you don't use that for YouTube?
Yeah, like I put. This one's called Grind 671.
Grind 671?
Yeah, I got a few channels, but this is the one I'm putting it on. Yeah. This is a new one, so I don't have that many. Not many. I got I think I got like 60,000 on one of them, and like the other. All right, so I just hit 10 miles, and I'm still going. Dude, I'm looking. My buddy with the boosted board. I really want to go heads up with him on everything, speed, everything. I'm very, very surprised right now. I'm at 10 miles. Now, granted, I've been cruising, according to the GPS, it says 15 miles an hour. I use it when I go jet skiing and stuff. I measure my speeds, and it seems to be right. I've never had a problem with it, so kind of want to believe it. But my average, it's weird. Like, my average is definitely lower than 15, even though I've been pushing it at the full pace on the low speed the whole time. It could be because of the turns and the hills, because I do have a little hill, but man, I am impressed. And the crazy thing is, he has a battery that it looks like it gives you about double the life. And when he gets that, I'm gonna buy that sucker because holy, we'll see. I'm gonna keep going. Let's see how far we can go. All right, I'm at 10.8 miles now, almost 11. This is how fast I'm still going. I'm at 1. Oh, yeah, I'm at 1 here, almost 11 miles, a little bit further. But that's how fast I'm still going. Not too bad. I mean, it's not fast, but yeah, I'm not walking. So let's go see here. Oh, past the bridge. You know, I'm at basically the same speed. When you saw me earlier and those guys were riding their bicycle next to me, they were cruising on their bicycle. I'm going the same speed that they were. Not a big deal. So it's like taking your bicycle and just going cruising. You know, that's about the speed I've been doing this. Actually, I was going a little faster earlier. It's definitely slowed down. Or I don't know, maybe I've gotten so used to it going, 10 miles. And if you look, it's getting windy, by the way, so that's probably adding, this sombrero is probably adding some wind resistance. But we're at dusk now. Look at the lights kind of going down. Hopefully I'm not here riding in the dark because I did not bring the tail lights and all that junk. So, wow. Well, I think we're at 11, so I'll be back. Let's see how I'll check in again later. All right, I'm at 11.6 miles. Here's the thingy. Just beeping. You hear the beeping? So the board's starting to beep now, letting me know that, hey, it's getting close to dying. Let's see how much further we can go. So 11.6 miles. Still going this speed. It's pretty good, actually. I might be able to actually make it close to home without having to walk too far. So just letting you know that's what kind of happens, right? So I'm at 12.8 miles now. I'm really slowing down on these hills now. It's definitely weak. It's beeping. And instead of a single beep, it's a double beep. So that probably means I'm in big trouble here. This is what's going on. It's going beep, 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 beep. Or earlier it was just going beep, beep. So I think double beep means you're in double trouble. But I'm going this fast right now, just cruising. I mean, honestly, I'm going about the speed of somebody jogging pretty quick. I'm not jogging, I'm just riding my board, but man. So this thing's gone way beyond my expectations. I need to go home. I'm kind of hoping it dies out soon, even though I want to go further, but this has been a long ride, and I kind of need to go home. So I'm hoping this thing dies out soon, and maybe I can show you guys what it's like to push kickin and see how much regeneration we get out of it. So I'll be back.
All right. So I'm done. The battery just died. Let's go switch her to the app. Let's see what we got. So you can see there, it's now 8:52. So I don't know what time I started, but now it says I got 13.8 miles and it finally died. It says that average, I don't know, something's interesting about the average. I don't know how this all works, but 9 average, 16 miles per hour max. Significantly exceeded my expectations. Okay, let's do a kick push now. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna head home. But, let's see how the kick push works. Put my bag on. I don't know if you can still see me. Oops, the remote. Oopsies. Turn this off. And let's go. Look at that. It's so easy to kick push. Like, it's just like a regular. And actually, you could step on the tail and turn it a little bit too. I'm not good at it, but you can definitely do it if you know how to ride. So let's go kick push here real quick, just a little bit more. Let me put my backpack on. All right, let's kick push. Let's see what we get straight with this thing. Yeah. Whoa. Oops. Almost fell there. Almost fell. It's kind of dark, and I'm looking at this cameraman. Anyways, that was an excellent test. So there you go. There's the Meepo.